The forbidden Book of Enoch. Why was it removed? The Book of Enoch is one of the most mysterious and controversial ancient writings. Though it was respected in some early Jewish and Christian traditions, it was later excluded from the Bible's official canon. But why was it removed? Because it contained hidden knowledge, prophecies, or disturbing details about the fallen angels and the Nephilim. Let's explore the history, content, and controversy surrounding the Book of Enoch and why it was ultimately left out of the Bible. 1. What is the Book of Enoch? The Book of Enoch is an ancient Jewish text attributed to Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah. It is believed to have been written between 300 BCE and 100 CE, though parts of it are even older. The book is composed of multiple sections, including key sections of the Book of Enoch. The Book of the Watchers, chapters 1 to 36, describes the fall of the Watchers, fallen angels, who rebelled against God and corrupted humanity by fathering the Nephilim. Genesis 6 verses 1 to 4. The Book of Parables, chapters 37 to 71, contains visions of the Son of Man and prophecies about the Messiah and final judgment. The Astronomical Book, chapters 72 to 82, details a complex system of calendars and celestial movements. The Book of Dream Visions, chapters 83 to 98, prophetic history of Israel in symbolic form. The Epistle of Enoch, chapters 91 to 108, a warning of judgment against sinners and a promise of blessing for the righteous. 2. Why was the Book of Enoch removed from the Bible? Although the Book of Enoch was respected by early Jewish and Christian groups, it was eventually excluded from the biblical canon. Here are the main reasons. 1. It was not considered divinely inspired. Canonical disputes. While the Book of Enoch was widely read, Jewish scholars never officially included it in the Hebrew Bible Tanakh. When early Christians formed the biblical canon, most church leaders did not recognize Enoch as divinely inspired scripture. 2. Its teachings on angels and the Nephilim were controversial. The Book of Enoch gives detailed descriptions of fallen angels, the Watchers, and their forbidden interactions with human women. Some scholars believe these accounts contradicted the accepted biblical understanding of angels. 3. It was not preserved by Rabbinic Judaism after the destruction of the Second Temple 70 AD. Rabbinic Judaism rejected apocalyptic books like Enoch. The Pharisees, who shaped modern Judaism, preferred texts that focused on law and wisdom rather than visions of fallen angels and end-times prophecy. 4. The early church fathers were divided on it. Some early Christian leaders quoted Enoch, including Tertullian and Irenaeus, but others rejected it. The Council of Laodicea 4th century AD officially excluded it from the canon. By the 5th century, the Book of Enoch had largely disappeared from mainstream Christian tradition. 3. Did the Bible ever quote the Book of Enoch? Yes. The Book of Enoch is not in the Bible, but some of its ideas appear in Scripture. Jude 1 verses 14 to 15 directly quotes from Enoch. Enoch, the seventh from Adam, prophesied about them. See, the Lord is coming with thousands upon thousands of his holy ones to judge everyone. 2 Peter 2 verse 4 and Jude 6 mention fallen angels being chained in darkness, an idea found in Enoch's account of the Watchers. Some themes from Enoch, like the Son of Man, the Messiah, and final judgment, are echoed in the New Testament, especially in Revelation 4. Who still uses the Book of Enoch today. Though most Christian denominations do not include Enoch in their Bibles, some groups still consider it sacred. Ethiopian Orthodox Church, the only major Christian church that preserves Enoch in its biblical canon. Some Messianic Jews and Christian scholars study Enoch for its historical and theological insights. End times researchers, many believe the Book of Enoch contains clues about the Nephilim, fallen angels, and the last days. 5. Is the Book of Enoch still relevant today? While it is not part of the Bible, the Book of Enoch remains a valuable historical and spiritual text. Reasons to study Enoch. It provides deeper insight into ancient Jewish and Christian beliefs. It expands on biblical themes like angels, judgment, and prophecy. It helps us understand early Christian and Jewish thought. Caution: some of its teachings are not fully aligned with the Bible. It should be read as history and interpretation, not doctrine. Conclusion. Why was the Book of Enoch removed? The Book of Enoch was excluded from the Bible because it was not considered divinely inspired by Jewish and Christian scholars. Its teachings on angels and the Nephilim were controversial. It disappeared from mainstream Christianity after the 4th century. However, it remains one of the most fascinating lost books of the ancient world. Could it contain hidden truths about the end times, or was it rightly removed to protect biblical doctrine?